Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 4 very effective and powerful tips and techniques to get yourself to become a super early morning riser. And I know this is a huge goal for a lot of people, and it can be a challenge if it does not come naturally to you. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I'm a huge proponent of getting yourself to develop this skill because it can just change your life. It can boost your productivity in so many ways because the early mornings just have this magic to them. There's no one else up yet. You have all this fresh mental energy from a brand new day where you're not focused on other things yet, and you can really just make the most of those early hours and start your day feeling like you've already accomplished so much in the first few hours. And that's just a fantastic feeling. And so if this is something that you have been really wanting to develop and just make a habit so that it just comes naturally to you, then hopefully one or several of these tips will be effective in your life. The first one is all about mindset. You know, a lot of times people will say what they want to do in the early mornings. They'll say, you know, I want to get up at 5 a.m. so I can do an hour workout. Or I want to get up at 5 a.m. so that I can write a blog post or, you know, focus on my work or whatever it may be. But I actually think starting with the mindset of who you want to become by being that early morning riser, that, you know, tapping into that emotion can really make it even more effective. For example, picture the type of person that you will be by being that early morning riser. And what I mean by that is really get into the feeling of who that makes me. Like, I'm the type of person that gets up in the morning and is productive and eats healthy food and, you know, does a workout. I'm that type of a human being, and that is who I am. You know, really focusing on how that's going to make you feel. And another way that you can really do this is to visualize that early morning routine before you go to bed, and visualize yourself being proud of yourself for this, you know, super achiever and super motivated and effective person that you've become in those early morning hours. So I'm going to just walk you through this process. You could be getting ready for bed, putting your pajamas on, and taking 3 to 5 minutes to just visualize not only what you're going to do, but how that's going to feel. So picture yourself having just eaten a very healthy breakfast, or maybe having, you know, gotten up at 5 a.m. and made a vegetable and fruit juice, and that you feel energized and you're so proud of yourself for eating healthy and being up this early. And picture yourself having just completed a half an hour workout and just, you know, high-fiving yourself and just feeling fantastic. Or maybe picture yourself having a conversation with a friend and telling them, you know, all about your early morning routine and how healthy you've been feeling lately, and, you know, how much you've gotten done since you've started waking up at 5 a.m. Just like kind of allowing this visualization to make you feel that emotion of becoming that person that you've always wanted to become. You know, I just find that that is such a more powerful technique than just planning out and listing out the things that you want to get done. Because then it's kind of like, oh, I didn't get it done, so what? Versus that emotion of, no, that is what I want. That's the feeling I want to have. I want to feel that proud of myself. I want to feel like I've accomplished so much in the early morning hours. And, you know, tying whatever it is that you really want to feel to the result of you getting up early is just going to be so effective. All right, the next thing that I recommend is using a physical habit tracker sheet. This could mean that you print one out or you just write one out by hand and keep it by your bed. And so it can just be as simple as you writing like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then 5 a.m. circled at the top, and every time, like every day that you get up, you tick that off, or you draw a smiley face, you know, or you put a sticker there. Maybe it's a gold star sticker. There's something about seeing that visual representation of what you've accomplished that can really propel you to want to take more action. You know, so say you're looking at that sheet and you've got 5 check marks for 5 days in a row that you woke up at 5 a.m. When you go to bed at night and you look at that sheet, there's something that's already programmed in your mind to say, tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up at 5 a.m. and I'm gonna tick that 6th box and, and continue this positive habit that I've developed. It's really just using the past successes that you've, just achieved the past week to excite you and motivate you and encourage you to keep on with that. Because you don't really wanna break that chain. You wanna keep going and you want to show yourself that a whole month has gone by and you've woken up at 5 a.m. every single day. It's just going to make you feel so good. And this technique can be used for anything. You can use this habit tracker technique for doing a daily workout, doing daily stretches, having a healthy smoothie every single day, going for a power walk, and on and on and on. And I'm also going to link a print out habit tracker sheet that you can use if you want to challenge yourself to do 30 days of waking up at 5 a.m. So you can get that listed in the description box of this video, and I hope you find it to be very helpful. Now, the next tip, number 3, is not going to be a very popular one, and I didn't say that this was going to be easy. I said this is going to be effective, and it is to not sleep in on weekends. What this does is it just kind of derails your rhythm of sleep and what your body is getting used to. So yes, I wake up super early even on the weekends, and for me, I love it. So I think that's what makes it easier for me. I've just switched my mindset to say, you know what, I love those early morning hours. Think of all the things I'm gonna do. Think of the power walk I'm gonna take and the exciting, motivating audiobook I'm gonna listen to. And I actually look forward to my early morning routine all by myself, and it excites me and motivates me, and that does include weekends. So I mean, this is gonna be tough potentially, but I do find it to be more effective, because what it means is that, if you're sleeping in until 10 or 11 on Saturday and Sunday, then on Monday morning, it's just that much harder to get yourself to go back to that 5 a.m. wake up time, because it's just such a difference from one day to the next. All right, number 4, maybe a no-brainer, but it is to go to bed earlier. And not just go to bed earlier, but another thing that's super important is to put your devices on silent when you go to sleep. This is something that I really have to do, because I, have to be aware of the fact that not everyone else is going to sleep at 9:30 or 10:30 at night, and they're going to be messaging me, texting me, sending emails, and I don't want my phone going ding, ding, ding and waking me up. And so especially if you are a light sleeper, that's just something to keep in mind. And be aware that it's going to take a few nights and maybe even a few weeks to really figure out what it is that is going to be the best evening routine to help you get that, great night's sleep and get you to go to bed earlier. So if you're so used to going to bed at midnight or later and you feel like it's just such an effort to get yourself tired at that time, then figure out what it is. Maybe it's that you stop doing like mental stimulating things late at night, like, working on your work on your computer, or watching TV late at night, or anything that is kind of stimulating your mind, or having like deep conversations late at night that really get your mind ticking. Maybe it's that you're doing a de-stress evening routine, like taking a relaxing bath with essential oils, or doing a meditation, a calming evening meditation before bed, or listening to some positive affirmations, which I have many videos of on my YouTube channel. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I wish you all the best with your goal of getting up super, super early. I know you can do it. And feel free to share with me any other tips or techniques that you find to be effective in the comment section down below, so that other people watching this video can learn and put them into practice as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.